Hello everybody and welcome back to the Southern Cross Station map. So it's been a few days I think since the previous episode. I haven't done a video on here for 2 weeks because I've been away. But yeah, I put a video out a few days ago, which was the episode where I was failing fairly miserably with the seed drill just over there. Thankfully, the field is now planted so we can move away from this. We do have other fields to plant as well, so we must focus on those. Sorry, wrong side of the road. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to put every single field as a crop. I'm not too sure if we're going to put a crop in every field. It just depends how much time we have, and yeah, really that is it. How much time we have. So we're just going to go and feed the animals first of all. I think they're going to be alright, but chances are they're going to need just a little bit at some point. It doesn't necessarily have to be now, because we have given them plenty of food in the past, not even that long ago. So we'll just check up on them. Here are the sheep. Actually, thinking about it, do you have to, after all this time, I'm just wondering, I think the only way to actually see exactly how much food they've got without looking physically is by checking the chart, the animal page. But as we can quite clearly see here, they actually have no food. So maybe it's been longer than I thought. I thought it was only the previous episode when we gave them something. But yeah, no food at all. Oh well, it doesn't matter, we have plenty to give them. Let's just go over to, is it over here where we've got the pallet fork or the bale spike? Maybe I've moved them. We've got some wool over there as well. Right, well what we'll do is just go and locate it. It's probably just over here. It can't be too far away. We have, I'm sure, only just given them food. Where did I put the pallet fork? Weird. Well, actually, maybe as we've got the bucket on, quick change of plan, we'll just move this pile of straw, because we know that the sheep aren't going to want it, and it doesn't want to rot away. We could actually sell it. It could be sold. We don't have any cows, so that's no good for us. Yeah, is there a bale sell point anywhere close? Obviously I know about the one over at the store. Maybe not. Yes, maybe this one here is the closest. Which means we won't actually focus on that at the moment. In fact, I could keep it in the bucket. We could just take the bucket off, and then when we have a bit more time we can just pick it up again and take it over to the sell point. There could be a sell point nearby, but I think it is just the one on this map. Anyway, I'll see you in a second, because I'm going to go and locate this bale spike. There it is. It's been lurking behind the Mack. Just been hiding. Hang on. Wrong vehicle. Let's just reverse this back a bit. Actually, we don't have that many pallets of wool, so we're going to leave it for the time being. They've probably stopped actually producing the wool anyway, with it being the autumn. It's not necessarily the case, but I would have thought it would be. Right, we'll go for this one here. Who would have thought it'd be such a big operation just to give the sheep some hay bales or grass bales? I think they're hay. Yeah, we did hay. They were transferred over across from the previous map, so that's why we have so many. But once this is done, we'll get back into the tractor with the drill, and we'll try and establish exactly what we need to do next. I think it is best just to keep drilling fields. Quite a repetitive job, but really that is farming for us on this map, because we're really just doing arable with a bit of livestock, meaning sheep. But the sheep are so easy, we don't really have to focus on them too much. So yeah, we're going to be going until the winter time, obviously, on this map. So we've got, what would it be? Probably about 10 episodes left, I'd have thought. Not sure exactly. But we must make the most of the harvest. Very important. Oh, I'm failing here. Tell you what, that's going to be easier. I know it's not realistic, but to be honest, it's kind of painful watching me faff around, as you've probably already noticed. Okay, let's just try and find the trough. Well, find it, so let's go to the trough. I know exactly where the trough is. There we go. I think they were doing alright for water though. How were they doing? I don't want to neglect them. Oh, actually, yeah, it's only just less than half. We can do one more bale here. We might as well. It means we'd have to do them again in the next episode. It's about 3 days to every full trough. It feels like less than 3 days, but it must be. Because when you totally fill it, it suffices for 3 days. It's 6 days without seasons. So it's definitely more labour intensive. Right, I should really switch off that feature. There we go. We can pick up one. Okay. And then, yeah, we'll move on to the water tanker. There you go. Good. Right, so that is another job done. We don't have that many jobs to do. Or different jobs to do. We've got plenty of jobs to do. It's all drilling. Although there is actually a harvest coming up very soon. Let's just see here. Yes, we will be doing the soybeans very soon. As you know, it's already time to plant the canola. So we can start that. Or continue that. And then wheat and barley very soon as well. I know that a lot of people want me to get a Kenworth. We will do. I'll probably replace one of these Mack Tridents with it, as we already have 2. So we'll grab the water tankers. I know it isn't necessarily the best approach, just leaving a full tanker of water, or 2 full tankers of water, and then just pulling them round to the water trough every time we need it. We probably should be a bit more proactive. I should probably get it fresh every time, but it definitely is easier. Doesn't really matter which tanker we use. Go for the front one. One thing's for sure though, it's very heavy. There we go. We should be able to see it filling up onto here. There we go, fantastic. So everything is going to be 100%, which I know is rare. For me. Good. So, yeah, we're just going to run over to the tractor. I think it's the Massey Ferguson tractor, which we have. It has the trailer on when I was trying to unload the trailer. Basically, from the episode when I was failing with the seed drill, I pretty much established that you can't fill up that particular seeder with the trailer. It has to be the larger seeder of the 2. I think there's 2 of them. So yeah, I just basically I was trying to do the wrong method for that particular drill. Hello, sheep. Hello. Happy things. They've got a nice area to be. Very nice. I've genuinely run all the way. It took a while. Well, it took about a minute actually. It's amazing. Time doesn't really fly, does it, when you're not having fun? Like, when you're driving around, it's always great fun. But as soon as you have to run somewhere, it's all automatically just nowhere near as fun to do. You have to drive to be able to get some speed up and fly around the map and all that kind of stuff. So we have the seed here. For some reason we've got a frame rate drop actually. It's weird. It does happen on this map. There we go. I think it's cleared. Yeah, we've run all this way. Well, we ran through the sheep pen actually. And from now on we're going to be refilling the seed drill from the yard, because it is just too slow doing it from the bucket of the telehandler, so we just might as well just do it this way. Just so much easier. That is the seed refill point, so we'll just keep it clear. There we go. Oh no, I've just realised we have to run all the way back again. Hooray! Let's run again. I can't help but bounce. I'm always the same actually. In the Elder Scrolls Morrowind, which is actually a very old game now, it was just all too tempting to keep bouncing everywhere. And actually I think that is probably one of the only games where I think it actually did speed up the time that it took to get somewhere. If you bounced like this, if you jumped, it didn't take as long to get there as if you just run like this. But in most games, it usually is no different at all. So, yeah, Morrowind. Fantastic game. I don't know if you've played it. Well, actually all the Elder Scrolls games are very good. Over here. But yeah, Morrowind's one of those games which just never gets old. It could never be old. Yeah, the graphics are dated, but it just has this magic to it, which means that it's always going to be very addictive to play. Please don't crash. Phew. Oh, that was very close, because it's crashed before. In fact, I'll save it. It does crash every now and then. Oh no! The worker didn't finish it. I'm sure I had finished it with the worker. Oh, I better get it done. Yeah, it's canola. So this is the first crop type which we can put in again. We were waiting for the correct, I think it's the germination temperature, although I don't know if it's actually germination temperature on this particular map. I don't know if that's what it goes by. I would have thought it would be. Let's just see here. No, it's probably just not the right time to plant. Yeah, the germination temperature is fine. Yeah, it's just the wrong time of year. But luckily, it is the right time of year for canola and almost the right time of year for wheat and barley. Now, I know that a lot of people did actually support my idea of making one of these fields as sugarcane. However, it turns out that I don't think this map is sugarcane supported. Yeah. Oh, actually, it is there. It is there, but then I'm fairly sure that on... sorry, why am I going through there? This particular one here, it's not on. It's a mystery. I'll have to look into it. I want to do sugarcane on a big scale, like a mass scale. But if we can't do it, then yeah. I meant multiplayer compatible, by the way. Although supported is still an okay word to use. Compatible sounds better. Right, almost finished this field for the second time. And we have finished this field for the second time. Let's fold it up. We'll refill with fertiliser and with seed. And we'll head over to the next field, which is actually going to be... It's another large field, I think. It's going to be... Oh no, 16 we could do next. Yeah, 16, so we can do these three, wheat and barley. And there might be another field too, actually. Yeah, field 5. We'll do field 16 today as canola. I'm not quite sure how to get to field 16. Looks like it's most likely via field 1. Actually, if we go north of the yard, we can go right, and it does drop down to field 16, so that's the way we'll go for this. And yeah, that was probably the furthest to the east we've ever been to do anything on this map, and it's still not even that far east. I'm assuming that is the east. We'll just call the top of the map north. It tends to be easiest. Right. Please work. Please! Please don't let me fail again. Don't let me fail once again. I'm on the wrong thing. That would explain it. Phew. Crisis averted. Could have been another episode of fail. That's the seed done. How much did it cost? $4,615. Well, I suppose, yeah, that is the sort of price you would expect. Now, one of these is liquid. Is this one over here for granules? There we go. Yeah, really looking forward to the weeds in FS19. Because, well, it's really the weeders, actually, in 17. We've got them. We've got the weeders. But it says weeders pour weeds out. But there aren't really any weeds in 17. So I think that's probably why people have put off using the weeder. Because it's kind of... It's not pointless because it does fertilise, technically. But it just doesn't seem to look like it's doing a great deal. So having the weeds will be great. There's going to be some fairly unsightly fields though, isn't there, in multiplayer? Because, like when we do these mass multiplayer sessions, it's impossible to actually look after every single field. However, I suppose the competitive multiplayer is going to rectify that problem as well. So, my plan is to go all the way up here. Let's just turn the beacon off. It's not required. And... yeah, we should. I don't know if you can go to the right of that barn. You might be able to. Well, actually, it might be a dead end, but we'll try it anyway. Yep, it's a dead end, but yeah, I think if we take that track up there, however we join it, it's not too bumpy. There we go. And then we should be able to drop down to field 16. And I really don't think it's going to take too long to do field 16. because first 21 was big and 16 is a fraction of the size. It is more of an unusual shape though. That's the only thing. But we are breaking free and we're going away from the main yard. I do want to buy some more fields though. Desperate for it. Looks like it's actually a main road up here. On the minimap it looks like just a dirt track. There probably was a more direct route to here. But there... water! There is a drop of water. Yeah, this is the field in question. We're still set to canola, so we'll just get it done. Nice and easy. Sorry, don't want to open that up. There we go. Should be a nice crop. Oh, and of course we have to do the fertilising too. This is doing the first stage. We might... I might have mentioned in the previous episode that we were stopping... I must have done. Yeah, this is due to doing many more fields. The first 3 fields that we did was fine. We did 3 stages because, yeah, there wasn't much land to cover. But even that was actually quite intensive doing the fertilising. But now we're going to do... I think it's 6 fields. It is 6 fields of crops. We can't do 3 stages of fertiliser because every episode would just be fertilising, and yeah, although that's what you do in real life, we just can't really do that. So the 1 stage should be good. Right, there we go. So yeah, nice and easy. Next time we will be doing the wheat and barley. Yep, it should be ready. Yep, I would hope so. It should be the first day of it, maybe 2 days time. But yeah, anyway, I don't think there'll be a problem if we did do it early, because it's really, as far as I can see, it goes by germination temperature. Obviously, on this particular GEO or Geo, it doesn't seem to affect it as such, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it's only a day off, even if we do it in the next episode. So that is all good with the animals, that is all good with the crops. I don't think there's anything in particular that we have to do except for checking out some train trucks which I saw over there. They look very interesting. I think that they are probably just abandoned trucks down a siding or something. But I just wanted to check them out. The other thing actually which we might do is see if we've got any equipment which we haven't actually used, because we could sell it and then put that money towards another field, which is something we want to do. Yep, they are just waiting there for a train to pick them up. Just branches off from the main line. Actually, that field just back there looks quite interesting. This one over here. I'm just randomly driving in somebody else's field. But I'll check out the price, we'll see if we've got any money for it. I doubt it. It looks like a very big field, and actually it's triangular, so it's going to be a bit of a pain with a worker. But we haven't really used workers anyway, so it shouldn't matter too much. Ready for a scary price? 513,000. Over $500,000. Wow. Right. So what do we have? We've obviously got 2 trucks, which we will be keeping one of them. One of them will be replaced. The plough, we don't need that. I might as well sell it from here. We'll say that the dealer picks stuff up. The rapid, we don't need that. We don't need 2 of these. We've sold one of the sprayers. We don't need 2 of these either. We have many tree planters, although, yeah, we don't actually need them anymore because we've done the trees. They're all in. So we'll sell those along with the attacher. I think I might have said at some point we'd keep it, but there isn't really much point. That does need to stay due to the crops that it can plant, although it looks very similar. Yep, it's very similar. Or identical. So that could go too. We have that sprayer there. And we have this sprayer here, so we'll get rid of that sprayer. I thought we had just one, but no. We're getting rid of pretty much everything here. Good sort out. As for the balers, I think we're alright. Get rid of that. That's good. I want to use this LT Master again. We've got the bees going as well. Yep, that should be everything. I would hope. Oh, the flexi coil. We don't need that either. So maybe we do have the money actually. But before we do buy it, is that the most sensible field to buy? Field 13. It actually looks like a really awkward field to have. So maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should go for something like field 12, which is this one here, which actually looks perfect for sugarcane if it's possible to do sugarcane. We do have the planters, so I don't know what it would be that doesn't work. It's something that would need testing. I suppose it would be the soil itself, the fields. Oh, hang on. That's not right. There we go. Yeah, so I'm going to buy it, whatever crop we do put in here. Whether it's sugarcane or something else. Oh, blimey. That one's 1 million. Okay, I thought it was around the same size, but apparently not. In that case, field 14, the one below it. Surely. Actually, I can imagine that one being 700 or 800. This is going to be fun. This one here. Doesn't look big. Looks like it's worth less than 500,000 to me. But you never know. We'll have to go and find out. Okay. I really do think it's going to be about 700,000. It looks like it should be less than 500, but it's just going by the field which I looked at. Ready? Really? The same price? Wow. Maybe we should forget the fields on this side. It's this Abel Nelson. He is so expensive. I've been looking at all the fields and all the ones by him are super expensive. What about field 7? How expensive is that? It's pretty expensive too. In fact, that's even more expensive than field 11. Maybe we're just not going to be able to buy a field. Actually, field 8 looks like that's just opposite. I think this one might be within our price range, you'd hope. It's an unusual shape. Might be around the same price as what we have. Oh, wow. James Harris is cheaper. Can't buy it though because it would be foolish. We'd have almost no money left. We'd have a bit, but not really much. So, unfortunately, I think we're going to have to leave it as that for the time being. We'll have to make some money on the big harvest and go from there. I don't know. We could always put, if it is compatible, we could always put sugarcane in a field we own, such as field number 5. 5 would be good. But we'll leave it there. We'll keep thinking about it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video. And until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.